This week on the Business Talk Show, we are talking about investing into too much education with very little time to execute. This week on the Business Talk Show, I answer a question from Melinda, and Melinda writes, "Hey Samantha, I have invested into multiple different educational programs to help me grow my business. But now, on reflecting on this, I have realized I have very little time to execute, and I was wondering if you can give me some suggestions." Melinda, this is an interesting one, and I did have a little bit of a look on your profile when you sent me this message, and it seems like you come from a coaching background where you have invested some time and money to become a coach, and then you have gone and done multiple different other things that add value to your coaching practice. I trust that I have got that part right. Now, this is an interesting topic for a lot of people in the coaching and consultancy space specifically, where there is that need to feel like you have to go and do multiple different programs and be a part of multiple different groups and support systems to get you going in terms of your business. But unfortunately, what I'm about to say to you is probably going to take you a little bit going, what? Did she actually say that? First things first, if you are pursuing something around the coaching and consultancy space, I encourage you to do no more than 2 programs at a time. Two and two only. This is purely because time and time again, I have worked with countless coaches and consultants that have invested into multiple different online programs, been a part of mastermind programs, and are also trying to do other kind of studies offline, where they are trying to build this whole to even find a word to what, I don't know what you want to call it, but where you're trying to bring all these different modalities into what you're offering, but really to the person that is trying to connect with you and build a relationship with you and actually see how you can help them. It is very confronting, overwhelming for them to go, wow, they offer like 10 different things. And this is where if you actually invest in 2 programs and 2 programs only, you actually have the ability to test how these teachings are actually going to help you grow your business, as opposed to you spending probably 80% of your time in learning mode and only 20% or even less in execution. And this is a common issue. You're not the only one. This is a common issue with a lot of people in the coaching and consultancy space, where they feel this way, where you feel like you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that. And then you work out, oh my gosh, I'm spending so much time learning all these things. I have very little time to execute. But when you take a check-in on your business, that financial year or that calendar year, you're going to actually realize that your outgoings are way higher than your incomings. If you haven't already worked that out, I'm pretty sure I can predict that one, because you have invested so much time and so much money with very little return, because you have no time to actually serve clients because you're in learning mode. So as much as in that first 6 to 12 months of learning, you're in learning mode, once you get into the headspace of being in business mode, it is very crucial that you actually swap it around. You invest 20% into learning and keeping yourself in the loop, as I say, with the latest changes, but 80% you're actually serving your clients by executing what it is that you learned. So I hope that answers that question for you, Melinda, and you really take the time to take a check-in. It might be just time for you to work out the 2 most important programs that you want to pursue, and then the others you kind of go, okay, let me execute these 2, and then come back to the rest of the programs. Think about that, and I'll chat to you all soon.